What's up? My name is Jessica. I'm a 36-year-old woman who has struggled in life with mental health issues in the past, but by way of my Savior and King Jesus, I make it through every day. At one point in my life, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I was clinically depressed. I had an anxiety disorder, sleep disorders. I walked around with a gallon bag of prescription medications that I took on a daily basis. As a teenager, I struggled pretty bad with depression, but I didn't know that that's what it was. And then through some pretty traumatic circumstances, as a 16, 17-year-old, they were really hard and dark seasons of my life, and those things drove me into drug addiction. By the time I was 29 years old, I found myself addicted to heroin by way of the needle. I was married at that point. I had 3 children, and you know, my family, I just dragged everybody through the mud, coping the best way that I knew how, and that was through substances, drugs, alcohol, whatever I could get my hands on, to help the madness, to quiet the noise. And then in 2015, I was in a detox facility. My husband and I decided that we needed to kind of get our stuff together, and a lady basically shared the gospel with me, and Jesus met me at the lowest point of my life. I left that place and continued to use for a little while, but through another pretty traumatic circumstance, I realized that I needed help, so I checked myself into a discipleship program. I stayed there for 7 months, but in order to get into that program, I had to come off of all the meds that I was on, and it was through that program and through reading my word and trusting in Jesus that today I lean on Him and His power in me to cope with the madness. You know, the noise is still there, but it's not as loud as it used to be. And I don't have to turn to the things that I used to get through it. You know, I can rely on Him and His strength. That doesn't mean that all the problems have gone away. It doesn't mean that every day is easy, but it's better than it was. I'm fairly new to Full Tilt. I've only been here probably 3 months maybe. I've been doing CrossFit for about 1.5 years, but I transitioned to this facility because of the 24-hour access and all that. It really fits my schedule to get in over here, and from the moment that I've joined the gym, everybody's been so loving and welcoming. You know, I love that they try to integrate your mental health. They have Faith Tilt was supposed to happen this past Tuesday. I was super stoked, but I'm excited that they're integrating the mental, the spiritual with the physical. You know, the days that I work out and push myself, I feel better. CrossFit helps me realize that I can do hard things, and I love challenging myself. Sometimes I fail. I have suffered injuries, but through that it's helped me learn that I'm actually stronger than I thought I was, you know, and I can achieve things that I didn't really know that I could. I'm almost 2 years into CrossFit, and I'm about to get my straight pull-up, and I'm super excited about that. I'm not there yet, and maybe 2 years is a long time, but I'm making progress, and I'm grateful that I can see that I'm growing in more ways than one, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually. And definitely working out here, it's a huge asset to my life, to my mental health, to my spirituality. I love to come in here when nobody else is here and turn on Maverick City music and just jam out and worship while, you know, I lift. It's great. Yeah, that's it.